time to open the drawbridge of debate in Conversation Castle.
Cringe. Sorry, that's fucking voluntary.
Right, so that was a session.
Yeah. That was a time. See, if you just fucking let me keep going.
Oh, I balanced
everything
it out
would
with RP. I'm back in 100%.
go.
I did go down twice though.
Yeah, like
What did I roll on that? What did I roll on the fucking dex save?
I fucking good enough. Like you actually took half damage.
Really? Okay. So that would have insta-killed me.
What killed you, but it would have done a fuck ton of damage. Well, not really a fuck ton of damage.
That easily.
What would Zach had to have rolled in order for not to have all this happen?
Yeah, I've been wondering that myself.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just fucking reveal it completely. The intelligence save was for possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, the intelligence save wasn't for him not to fucking collapse and start seething. If he would have succeeded in the possession, or not, like, have been totally possessed, he would have had to, like, escape himself, and that wouldn't have gone well.
What was
because,
the DC on it?
It was like, I don't even remember, because legitimately it was a high DC, but
I figured.
at the same time he rolled super low, so I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take over from here and fucking pilot this Jaeger because like it's not gonna go well if I don't take over this. And holy shit, the fucking hey, congratulations! You got an early reveal that fucking Eclipse was a fucking devil. So
fucking drow.
I've heard of the devil coming down to Georgia, but this is ridiculous. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Devil came down to Steadfast.
Devil came down to Steadfast. He was looking for
Soul to steal.
something.
Clown to steal.
I don't know. He broke everything. We gotta
Yeah,
wipe another fucking town off the map.
get fucked,
This will
kid.
continue until morale improves.
It's all because B was willing to do the risk.
Yo, B risked it for the biscuit and got all of it.
Yeah.
We can never go to another town, ever.
You can certainly try to avoid another
This
town.
shit is just gonna keep happening.
I think the only
Warn you about them
solution
stairs, bro.
is to make sure the Lich doesn't, get out of control when they enter another
Those
city.
stairs were literally his mission statement.
Dude, I was so fucking happy when I'm like, holy
if
shit,
it
he's
was
going for it.
okay, this entire situation, there was no way he wasn't going to accept it. The only reason he was remotely sus was because he wasn't aware the person was a demon. That
Okay,
was why he wasn't suspicious, because he didn't know they were a demon. If they were, he would have been just like, aight. if he knew, he'd just be like, aight, let's do this shit.
so the thing is, you were going to be guided in one of a variety of different directions depending on how that conversation went. And you just so happened to say the right things of basically, yeah, I'll fucking do a forbidden ritual and fucking make a wish with a devil despite the fact that you never take a devil's wish. Especially when it's fucking poorly worded.
Our characters are gonna have words whenever you're back.
Yeah, we are.
Like, I've done some stupid shit. You
But this
destroyed a
is-
town.
No.
It's on you.
Why?
Deal with it.
Technically,
You killed
if
a
I
town!
can, if I can borrow upon the achievements of my brethren twice.
What was the other town again?
The other town
that
was,
was the
it
Well,
wasn't
the
technically a
Adventurers
town, it was
Guild.
the Adventure
Yeah, it was the
Guild, but
Adventurers
I've
Guild.
been calling it a town.
To be honest, though, that happened because Steve actually did that.
Please
Steve did
don't
not expect
destroy
to destroy
every town.
Steadfast.
I mean,
Alright, I like this world.
It all depends on what happens with Zach, the Lich inside him, and
Like, eventually,
demon running around.
like,
if he
eventually,
doesn't
Sandra, at
steadfast.
some point, like, you were offering, yeah, go fight it. At some point, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? Not again.
Well,
I mean, I'm very glad you didn't actually just decide to go and fight the demon. I was
Hey,
very
look
mad earlier. So.
Hey, look at me! I'm gonna go fight a demon at 4 HP.
lol. See, the first obstacle you would have had to get over is the fact that you were fucking flying through the air on a magic horse.
I'd probably jump into the
Zampa
water.
horse.
You were not over water at that time.
Well,
Shit.
I have to get going.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice having you. Please
think I'll
do
get
tell me
going
how you
too.
felt about the session later.
See you
and we
next
can-
week, and don't worry, Steve will get you the consent form.
I
Oh,
already
I already
filled out
did.
the consent form.
Oh.
Yep. So you're taken care of.
Overall, this was a much better session, even if my angry outburst at the beginning happened. But
We were both
otherwise-
angry.
True, but still, if I don't know what I would have done if Zach didn't do that, but since he did, it was much better just because I didn't
You
expect
think
that.
about it, it was probably one of the better ways things could have been resolved given Zach's abilities,
True,
like
true.
motivations.
Anyway.
Why did Zach have all the meta knowledge about the street fight?
Yeah, that was one of the things that I'm like, what the fuck?
Did he?
Excuse me? You were referencing certain things that you didn't know.
Yeah.
And
Did I?
It's
Yes.
one of those.
Kinda,
It's like
yeah.
one
Yeah,
of
you
those
did.
flashbacks that has a flashback of somebody
I-
else and not yourself.
I
Did he?
almost spoke up. I'm like, why do you have that meta knowledge?
Oh no, I thought all my knowledge was just referring to the original.
I mean,
Literally.
it was
remember when Sandra was like, "No, I don't want to give you money."
No, I don't want to
Yeah.
give them my money.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what-
what he was
that's
talking
like
about.
that's
'cause
what
he
I was
was
aiming
there,
towards.
or at least he
talking
could
about.
hear it.
Yeah.
since He was
Like
just taking a
I
breath.
had Zach mentally being, I don't know where my friends are. I assume they're dead or in slavery. And then
Yeah,
the guy
it-
also
it's a
mentioned, "I'm
reference
gonna
to
put
the-
you guys in slavery." Or no, the
Well,
guy
anyways,
mentioned.
I
the
have
guy
to get
specifically
going.
mentioned
Have a
your
good
friends.
night, guys.
All right,
So long.
Eric. See you next
Yeah,
week.
Bye.
Like your friends are very sellable. That's what I meant.
We are coming
Yeah.
back next week, yeah?
I
I'm up
mean,
for
like,
it.
yeah,
Jesus
like that's up
Christ,
to
we've
you,
been
dude.
doing every 2 weeks for how long now?
Dude. But yeah, it very much like I had so many plans, and every time something goes south, you guys fucking bitch and moan and complain. I'm like, this is so under my control right now. Like, you need to shut the fuck up and just roll with it.
I want to
Because-
win!
Of course you want to win. Start picking fights that you can actually win.
Thought I could win that one.
I mean, theoretically, yeah, you could have.
Yeah, theoretically I could have. In
Theoretically.
fact, after the first guy went down, I was feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, they only had 8 HP.
They were kind of mook-like.
Yep. The all you had to do is land all of your hits and have me roll extremely poorly the entire time. But Foundry had some other ideas.
Yeah, Boundary said, "Fuck you."
Also, just for
Foundry,
meta.
that was fucked. Foundry fucked us all on that one.
Okay, big thing. I joked about the weighted dice in Foundry. There is no weighted dice option. If there was, I would love to know about it, but like probably never use it.
Probably.
There's no weighted dice features for fucking any fucking tabletop bullshit.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. There might be a mod for it or something, but I'm not gonna fucking look into that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
But yeah, it legitimately, like, besides the bitching and moaning, like, when you allowed me to go full fucking narrative, which, by the way, I very much loved the reminiscing of basically the fucking Abella days of just like me and one other player doing something. It's when I can narrative focus a lot harder, and there aren't people constantly like talking and acting out of character and, you know, taking away from the scene itself. The flow of the game is so much nicer. And you know, just because there was only Zach there, I basically expositioned a little bit. But I very much hope that you enjoyed all of that, B.
No, I had a
You
good
asked
time.
him so many questions.
Oh yeah. that was kind of the point of.
So you're asking more questions than a damn player.
I'm just wondering now. So, what am I going to be doing in the meantime? Basically, since Zach is basically out of commission for the foreseeable future.
That's something I'm going to talk to you about one-on-one,
Nice.
because there's secret stuff happening now.
Nice.
But
I can take my headphones off and not listen to it. You know what made me really upset?
what?
Elizabeth comes in, yeah? First
Yeah.
roll, 18.
Yep.
Then a 19.
Yep.
Then a nat 20.
Sometimes the dice just really like
What the
non-combat
hell?
rolls.
It's like, oh, look, someone who can finally roll. Like, hey, look at me.
Dude, I fucking loved that, honestly. I honestly kind of thought with how much bitching was going on, that fucking Lunar was just gonna be like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to be part of this, and just leave.
I was
I
afraid
was-
of that, actually.
Fairly certain that was about to happen, and I felt, because legitimately I'm like, oh hey, yeah, we're gonna go to the magic item shop, I'm gonna introduce them, and that's gonna be that, and absolutely that did not happen. And I fucking, I'm just like, okay, quick combat, this is gonna, so legitimately, all of the times I thought that things were going to not escalate to where they did, so I thought you were gonna go to the magic shop.
Yeah,
That's
wouldn't
gonna
you
be at
like
the
to
end of
know?
Then when I dropped the paladins, I'm like, there's no way that they'll just fucking have a fight in the street surrounded by thieves.
I
you
told you
chose.
I'm gonna try to start a street fight.
I legitimately, do I need to be blunt with you when I just want to, when you're going to make a really dumb decision that I should say you're making a dumb decision and it will get you killed?
Maybe.
Because
I told you I'm going to start a street fight. I don't
yeah,
know what
and
you expected.
I expected you to understand what odds are, when
Probability
it's
very
the
important.
when it's the two of you surrounded by thieves that just killed two paladins behind you. I had zero doubt that you guys were going to lose that. There was a chance you could win. You were surrounded by level 1 enemy. And the fucking level 3. And you guys are level 4. And you were fresh up. It very much... If you would have pulled the daggers and just, started dropping all of the thieves, the assassin, once again, it's a rogue thing. If there's an ally of the rogue next to the enemy, they get sneak attack.
He was never next. Oh, never mind.
The
Yeah,
other
allies.
thieves were next to you. So he literally walked up, threw some daggers, and fucking.
But I was
dropped.
looking right at him. How is that a sneak?
It's just what the fucking game calls
It's
it.
called sneak attack. It's more like, okay, consider this. You have a guy right next to you, so your focus is on that guy mostly.
I'm
Or
so
rather, it has to
sick
be,
of these rogue
Because if
things.
you weren't actually, someone next to you means you're basically on guard. Otherwise, they get a bunch of free shit to do.
I am
and
so
opportunities.
sick of these rogue
So,
abilities.
yeah,
I
it's,
swear.
He just has the ability to exploit that. And then you get bapped real hard
I'm
because
so sick of rogues. Oh my god, I hate him. Is he alive? Can we still kill him?
Who?
That assassin? Are they alive? Can we still kill them?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
See, okay, the thing was, B, how did you feel about the assassin?
I felt like he could be dealt with if maybe they were able to
Maybe if the dice fucking
Target him?
cooperated.
first or whatever. I would have avoided getting in a situation to begin with. I feel like we could have taken them out if we were actually prepared and actually.
No, not all of the assassins. The
No,
assassin
not
I
all
was
of them. Just
chatting with you.
originally.
Can we
Like,
get
how
a
did you-
dice jail mod?
You certainly
Feels-
can.
I want
Uh,
a dice jail mod. This
I
pushed
don't.
me over
He
the
may be
fucking
low,
edge.
but he feels very adept at what he's doing, which is the difficulty.
Yeah, but when he was chatting with you, how did you feel about him at that point?
Oh, it's like, oh, this guy's pretty. No, I get it.
Yeah.
It's just, like, just Zach agrees with him on a
Like,
lot of this actually. Just like
But-
no, it makes perfect sense.
he's a dude doing a job, and his job
yeah.
was to fucking like see if you were a threat or not, and you
That's
guys
fair enough.
obviously ended up being a threat.
Just a shame.
Yeah, legitimately, he, depending on where things would have gone, he, well, you don't know what his fate is, but like,
Maybe
Honestly-
he got out.
if you all,
Can I like say I burned his face into my mind?
he was never not masked. I will say that.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna remember
burned
that
his
face.
face
If I
into
ever
my mind.
ask, do I recognize anybody, and if he pops up,
Like,
it's on. It's go time.
if you see a masked figure, you mean? Because like you don't know his face. You've never seen his face.
Just say his voice.
I know his voice.
There you go.
If I ever hear his voice, it's on.
You can certainly try.
Oh, I will. I'm imagining like we're level 12 and he comes back like.
Can't wait for just like if I bring him back, he's just like, you know, walking through the street, he's completely changed his life, and fucking Sam just lights him up with arrows.
No, it's gonna be like, oh god. There's one scene from Adventure Time where the squirrel shoots him. Hang on.
Anyway, it is real late on the iPad.
Yeah. This one.
You going to bed?
Yep. Old house stuff and then bed, but yeah.
Okay, well,
Communicate through DMs faster.
That's what it's gonna be like.
yeah. I'll shoot you some messages.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a silly session.
Very silly.
It was not silly. Half the players couldn't do anything for half the session.
Well, whose fault was that?
Partly yours.
Like Zach is fully aware of what
It's
he
half
did.
your
I
fault,
mean-
half my fault, okay?
Maybe he wasn't ready for the consequences, but I'm fully aware of what I made him do. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
It's half your fault because you couldn't figure out how to get the new character in and you stole Zach's face. And it's half my fault because I got us into a street fight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's not that I didn't. I knew how I was gonna bring the character in. Just you fucking.
I was half expecting them to pop up during the street fight, actually.
Nope.
We're never gonna get to that magic shop now.
All right, that one's on you.
Yeah, no, you explicitly didn't go for the magic shop.
We'll just find another magic
It was
shop and you'll recycle
down
the
the
magic
street.
shop.
Down the fucking street.
Just recycle the magic shop. You already worked on it.
Wouldn't you like to think that?
You did. You
Anyway,
told me
good
that.
night. Good night. Good night.
I
Bye-bye.
did. Bye.
You were like, yeah, I finished stocking the magic shop.
Oh yeah, I fucking put a lot of work.
Now you got a whole magic shop with nothing to do with it. Next town, reuse it. I am still going to try to find a magic shop.
You can certainly try.
Well, yes, I am. Stop fucking saying that.
I love saying that for mundane things, like it's no big deal that you're gonna find a magic shop.
Stop saying that. Lismith?
About it.
Lismith.
The new town.
Yeah, I specifically didn't mark that because it was small and insignificant and wasn't really noteworthy. So, what is it? Like a hamlet?
I will decide that next session because I thought that it was the ruins. Like the big ruins.
Korlath is across the plain.
Yeah,
which I
know.
believe is one of my favorite terrains.
The
Grassland,
plains?
yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
I am in favored terrain. I am surrounded by plains and forests.
Oh.
Oh, God. That's gonna be fun to edit. How long was that? Like 3 hours?
Please edit out all of the parts of fucking you screaming how much you hate me in the game.
I do hate you, though. People know that. That's canon.
I know people know that because you won't shut the fuck up about it.
Okay, I cut out the break that we did. But I kind of want to keep the yelling.
About how much you fucking hate the game and want to cancel the show? No, fuck that. Get that shit out of there.
That's already out. That was in the break. I mean, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure that was in the break. I'm thinking of cutting it at the demon door. Or, I don't know. It's a 3-hour session. I kind of want to get it like an hour and a half each. That'd be good. We gotta get art for Elizabeth,
Yep.
who is still connected for some reason.
Connected to what?
Connected to Foundry for some reason.
I mean, I don't think I closed Found.
You did not. You never close it.
I do close it, actually.
I leave it open because I keep thinking, maybe he'll fiddle with it, and then you don't.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe he'll finally learn the lighting engine or set up a map that we really need to use. Nope. Oh, God. Well, I'll sort out the character art with Lunar.
Mm-hmm. I do apologize that I have been capitalizing on Ryoku,
Who?
the artist.
Oh, right. God.
I actually added her
Completely
on.
blanked.
I added her on Discord, so
Huh.
Ryoku and I are now friends.
How'd you pull that off?
She asked me.
Okay.
Yeah. She's just like, hey, can we talk on Discord? It'd be a lot easier. Fucking DeviantArt sucks. And I'm like, yes, please. Like, so yeah.
Let her know I might be sending another character her way. Actually, no. Tell her I will be sending it. Not might. I will. Like, sometime this week, I think. But she's like our official artist, so... It's good, though, because she's totally awesome. Okay, what town can I avoid? Because I don't want you to blow it up. I don't want you to blow up Stoneholm. It would be extremely difficult for me. You have the loudest keyboard, I ever tell you that?
Oh, I fucking turned off Crisp because it fucking kept, Crisp keeps, like, cutting out my speech when I have it on and, like, when I make weird noises to try and, like, add effect. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get that. Let's see, what town don't I want you to blow up? Granite Keep, Dawnbreak, Wizard City, Riverside. Yeah, pretty much everything. Please stop blowing up my towns. Like, I'm afraid to go to Shurthor.
I don't know what Shurthor is, but I will be sure to blow it up.
Shurthor is in the Elflands. It's where Sandra grew up, and I am afraid to go there now.
Ah, the place I already blew up. I mean, the place that you might end up going to.
Please stop.
Stop what?
I worked, like, really hard on this.
Well, I would have to change my GM plans then.
Just stop blowing up all the
That's
towns!
a big ask right there. I hope you know that.
But what's gonna be left for Sandra's Guide to Adia? Which, like, when this campaign is over, was gonna be this great big PDF guide to the entire continent. And it was gonna be all nice with art and stuff.
The thing
And
is...
we were gonna release it for free.
The thing is... I need to ask the question. How much does Sandra like geology? Because she's gonna know a lot about rock and dirt.
I shouldn't have given you this campaign.
Well... I'm making evil remarks, but... Know that I do want the players to have fun in the end.
I mean...
So...
Just stop blowing up all of my world. Like, I liked Steadfast, and now it's gonna be called The Ruins of Steadfast, or, I don't know, 50 years from now they might have
still
rebuilt.
exists. It's just more filled with devil.
I'm wondering if the Order of Iron would do something about this.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I don't know, but the lore, it is written that they helped with the Havana zombie outbreak. I sent you that.
You did, and I read it at one point. You have to remember, I have a bad memory.
You have the whole map and all the world notes.
Yep.
Please don't blow up Barthmont, because you already did that.
Wait, I blew up a place already?
You guys went on the Minecraft server and blew up the Minecraftia capital just to see how long it would take.
I don't think I was actually there.
Yes, you were.
What's that?
Yes. I reloaded the save afterwards, so it was whatever, but...
The only thing I remember is... I think I assisted in blowing up the boats near Albania, I think it was, but that's the only thing I actually blew up because...
I don't think there were boats near Albania.
There are boats somewhere.
There are
and that's the...
there are still boats near Albania. You did not blow up boats near Albania.
I mean, whatever,
You
but
blew up the Minecraftia capital, which is now Barthmont.
Okay, see, if it was like when Purple Doom and Brundon and all of them jumped onto the server, Cody, I wasn't there for that.
This was not the mega attack. This was way before the server even opened.
Okay,
Like, we left a note about that somewhere in the Paladin library of the date of which day it was. The day that happened. I hope you know I'm gonna say, like, 50 to 100 years from now, Steadfast will rebuild so that we can keep that town for Sandra's Guide to Adia. Oh, God. What else? Did you have anything else?
I can't believe that I gave B a wish and B is just like, I want knowledge.
I want unlimited knowledge of the arcane.
Just knowledge. It's so open-ended. like, I don't know what B is expecting.
It's
with
like
fucking-
genie rules. You gotta be specific.
Exactly. That's that's the thing. Is like, he just wasn't, and I'm like, no fucking way. Are you really doing this to me?
That's the stupidest thing anyone's ever done in this campaign. And we've had dumb ideas. And I'm gonna get in his face about that. You still have to send me the list of all that stuff we found.
Yes. Remind me to do that on another day because
Yeah,
I
I'll remind you
yeah.
tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after, and every day until the
Yep.
next session, or until you actually send it. Because I do want to go through that stuff. And I'm keeping the cook utensils because I've had that proficiency and I haven't had the utensils. Oh, Lord. I gotta start uploading these. Not a single conversation castle has been uploaded.
Oh, that's the thing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough of them. Anyway, what else?
I'm gonna be probably having Octi join and explaining what was supposed to be going on, which is gonna be like meta knowledge that you probably should not know. So
Well, is it stuff that already happened, or...
it's stuff that I wouldn't want to share because I talked to Octi about larger plans for like campaign, so
Please don't blow up any more towns.
you'll fucking find out.
Please stop. God, I worked hard on this, and I want to sell it to people.
Is it all about merchandising to you?
No, we're releasing the PDF for free, but I don't want people to have a smoldering crater when we're done with this campaign. I want people to have a pretty interesting world to run around in.
I was informed to say hello.
Oh God, you're loud.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, I asked Octi to jump in. Oh boy. I asked Octi to jump in so that we can talk about campaign stuff. So that should be the end of the recording.
Well, if that's the case, then we'll bring an end to this edition of Conversation Castle.
bit of a shorter one, but you know.
No, this was actually a pretty decent length one. 32 minutes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Pretty good. Pretty not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, we don't have an outro for this either, so